Alright, so let's talk Aston Martin Sportshift transmission. So as I alluded to earlier, controversial, jerky if you're not used to it. So I'm going to kind of sample all the different modes. We're starting in fully automatic mode here. This is fully automatic mode. You press D until it illuminates red. You're in fully automatic mode. It's very jerky. And there's not a ton of ways to smooth that out, so observe here. Okay, so it feels like someone's shifting a clutch pedal with a stick. And you can feel the whole car just back and forth, lurches. That is part of it. Now, you can modulate that a bit if, as it's about to shift, you kind of back off the gas, but generally speaking, the fully automated mode is just jerky. I mean, you can, like I said, you can make it smoother, but to me the whole purpose is to have it fully automated and you don't have to do anything. And if you just drive it as it is, it's fine, but it's not like a torque converter automatic where you've got smooth, seamless shifts up and down. It's not that. So let's see how this goes. I backed off the gas and it smoothed it out a little bit, but generally not smooth. I don't recommend driving in that mode. So back into kind of the paddle shifter mode. You just click one of the paddles and then boom, D, the red light turns off, and now you're in manual mode, which is the only way to go in my opinion. If you back off the throttle on shifts with practice, you can get it to be smoother, similar to how it'd be with the clutch pedal and stick. It's smoother, and it feels, it's kind of funny. You know, these are called automated manuals, and it seems like a marketing ploy, but that's what they are. It's a manual transmission with a clutch, and you don't have a foot pedal much like the clutch. You have to figure out how to do it with your hands and the throttle. It takes a little finessing. I actually like it, honestly. I mean, if I buy one of these, I'm getting a 6-speed, obviously. I love manual transmissions, but I could live with this if I had to. I love it. Downshifts. The sounds in this car are phenomenal. Phenomenal. Can't get too much better than this. Really can't. By the way, about 4,000 is when I believe the exhaust valves open up or something happens, but the character of the engine and the exhaust changes dramatically. It goes from sounding nice to just unbelievably, beautifully ear-piercing and deep and raspy. It's incredible. A similar thing that you'll find in a lot of Porsches, especially modern Porsches. If you have a car with a Porsche Sport exhaust, for example, which I've driven several of those, when you hit around 4,000, oh my gosh, the exhaust goes from ho-hum to oh my god, this is the greatest thing I've ever heard. This is kind of like that. I personally enjoy the sound of this more than a Porsche, although I love a flat 6 revving out. It's an amazing sound. This is more like a scream, more like a Ferrari, a Maserati, a Lamborghini. I guess any Lamborghini engine, but specifically a V